Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Chicago PD Season 12 is set to reintroduce a storytelling trend that defined its earlier seasons, bringing fresh opportunities for character dynamics and narrative depth. The series, part of the One Chicago universe alongside Chicago Fire and Chicago Med, has always balanced its crime of the week format with personal and romantic storylines. However, recent seasons have leaned heavily on the latter, and the upcoming season signals a return to its roots. The show has undergone significant casting changes over the past few seasons. Jay Halstead, one of the main characters, exited at the end of Season 10, followed by Haley Upton 2 years later. These departures left the intelligence unit without its central figures, creating space for new characters and perspectives. Among the notable additions is Toya Turner, whose character, Kyra Cook, is set to serve as a patrol officer rather than a detective. This choice hints at a shift in narrative focus, emphasizing the patrol officer's role for the first time in several years. During its early seasons, Chicago PD provided equal focus to both the intelligence unit and patrol officers. Characters like Kim Burgess and Kevin Atwater started as patrol officers, with storylines exploring their day-to-day duties and aspirations for career advancement. Burgess, for instance, regularly interacted with Sergeant Trudy Platt, whose acerbic attitude added tension to their dynamic. Atwater's promotion at the end of Season 1 and Burgess's transition to the intelligence unit by Season 4 marked a shift in the show's narrative approach, which began to favor the intelligence unit almost exclusively. Despite the shift, patrol officers have remained integral to the show's universe, even if they were relegated to minor roles or brief appearances. Their responsibilities as first responders often set the stage for the intelligence unit's investigations. The inclusion of Kyra Cook as a main character reinvigorates this aspect of the show, promising more patrol officer-centric storylines and a broader perspective on law enforcement. Season 4 marked a pivotal moment for Chicago PD with the arrival of Haley Upton. Her integration into the intelligence unit, coupled with Burgess's promotion, effectively sidelined patrol officer storylines. Upton's complex relationships with her colleagues, especially with Hank Voight and Halstead, became central to the narrative. Her departure at the end of Season 11 left a significant void, but it also presented an opportunity for the show to reinvent itself. Rather than simply replacing Upton with another detective, the decision to introduce a patrol officer like Kyra Cook represents a creative pivot. This change opens the door to a wider range of storylines that go beyond the familiar themes of Voight's moral dilemmas and the turbulent personal lives of Burgess and Ruzick. By revisiting its earlier storytelling style, Chicago PD can offer viewers fresh perspectives on the challenges and triumphs of law enforcement at all levels. The return to patrol officer storylines is not just a nostalgic nod to the show's early days. It's a strategic move to diversify its narrative framework. Early seasons demonstrated how patrol officers' interactions with civilians, their colleagues, and higher-ranking officers provided rich material for character development and plot progression. These stories often highlighted the daily grind of police work, the moral complexities of enforcing the law, and the aspirations of officers striving to climb the ranks. By reintroducing this element, Chicago PD can explore untapped angles of police work that have been absent in recent seasons. For instance, patrol officers are often the first point of contact for victims, witnesses, and suspects, offering a raw and immediate perspective on crime scenes. Their experiences can shed light on systemic issues, community relations, and the personal toll of the job, themes that resonate deeply with contemporary audiences. Kyra Cook's addition also allows for new interpersonal dynamics within the precinct. Her position as a patrol officer sets her apart from the seasoned detectives in the intelligence unit, creating the potential for mentorship, conflict, and collaboration. The dynamic between patrol officers and detectives has always been an interesting aspect of police procedurals, and Cook's character could reignite this interplay in meaningful ways. Moreover, focusing on patrol officers aligns with a broader trend in television to depict a more holistic view of professions like law enforcement. Shows that delve into the multifaceted nature of these jobs often garner praise for their authenticity and depth. By showcasing the daily responsibilities and challenges faced by patrol officers, Chicago PD can present a more comprehensive and relatable portrayal of police work. The creative shift also provides an opportunity to address recurring criticisms of the show. In recent years, some viewers and critics have noted that Chicago PD has become overly reliant on certain tropes, such as Voight's questionable ethics and the romantic entanglements within the intelligence unit. While these elements have been central to the show's appeal, they risk becoming repetitive without fresh narrative elements to balance them. The return to patrol-focused storytelling could serve as a corrective measure, introducing storylines that emphasize teamwork, community interaction, and the foundational aspects of policing. These narratives can coexist with the high-stakes drama of the intelligence unit, creating a richer and more varied viewing experience. In addition to enhancing the show's storytelling, this shift could also attract new audiences while retaining longtime fans. The inclusion of diverse characters like Kara Cook broadens the show's appeal and reflects a commitment to representing a wider range of perspectives. As a patrol officer, Cook's character may also serve as a bridge between the police force and the community, exploring themes of trust, accountability, and cooperation. Chicago PD has always excelled at blending procedural elements with character-driven drama. The introduction of a patrol officer as a central character in Season 12 reaffirms this strength while signaling a willingness to evolve. By returning to its roots and embracing a more inclusive storytelling approach, the show can continue to engage viewers and remain a compelling part of the One Chicago franchise. Ultimately, the decision to reintroduce patrol officer storylines represents a bold and promising direction for Chicago PD Season 12, has the potential to recapture the essence of its early years while addressing the narrative challenges of its recent past. With Kara Cook poised to bring a fresh perspective to the precinct, the stage is set for a season that balances nostalgia with innovation, reaffirming the show's status as a standout in the police procedural genre. The shift back to patrol officer-centered stories in Chicago PD Season 12 not only revitalizes the show's narrative structure, but also offers new opportunities for exploring the complexities of policing from the ground level. Historically, patrol officers have been portrayed as the backbone of law enforcement, often carrying out the less glamorous but equally crucial tasks that enable investigations to proceed. By highlighting their role, the show can delve into the pressures, dilemmas, and victories that occur away from the high-stakes world of the intelligence unit. One of the benefits of this shift is the potential for a deeper exploration of community dynamics. Patrol officers like Kara Cook interact directly with the public, providing an avenue for Chicago PD to highlight issues of race, class, and socioeconomic disparities within the city's neighborhoods. The stories that unfold on the beat often have a profound impact on the community, and as a central character, Cook could offer insight into the broader societal themes that shape policing in urban environments. This move also opens the door for more diverse storytelling. Patrol officers represent a wide array of backgrounds and experiences, and by introducing a character like Kara Cook, the show can incorporate new perspectives on issues such as the challenges of being a woman of color in a male-dominated profession, or the struggle to balance personal values with professional duties. These stories can resonate deeply with viewers who may have been underserved in previous seasons' focus on the predominantly male, predominantly white world of the intelligence unit. Another key aspect of reintroducing patrol officers is the potential for more grounded, character-driven narratives. While the intelligence unit often deals with complex criminal investigations, the day-to-day work of a patrol officer tends to involve more personal interactions with civilians, allowing for more intimate storytelling. These interactions can humanize the officers and give the audience a deeper connection to the characters, creating moments of vulnerability and growth. By investing in these smaller, character-focused plots, Chicago PD has the chance to return to the kinds of stories that made it so compelling in its early seasons. As the series evolves, the writers have the opportunity to weave together the fast-paced action of police work with the quieter, more introspective moments that come with being a patrol officer. The contrast between these two worlds, the gritty, investigative nature of the intelligence unit and the more personal, community-oriented work of patrol officers, can provide a dynamic framework for storytelling. This balance of action and reflection could reinvigorate the show's pacing and tone, offering something for longtime fans while attracting new ones who appreciate more nuanced narratives. Furthermore, the return to patrol officer-centric storytelling could also enhance the ensemble nature of the series. While the intelligence unit remains central to the show, Chicago PD has always prided itself on its ensemble cast, with characters like Platt, Atwater, and Burgess each bringing unique perspectives and skills to the table. Introducing Kara Cook as a main character allows the show to reintroduce fresh relationships and dynamics within the precinct. Her interactions with both patrol officers and detectives can create new layers of tension, camaraderie, and conflict, further enriching the show's interpersonal drama. In many ways, this move is a natural progression for Chicago PD. While the intelligence unit will always be a focal point, it is crucial for the show to evolve and grow to avoid stagnation. By revisiting the importance of patrol officers, the series has an opportunity to reinvigorate its storytelling, provide new perspectives, and deepen its exploration of law enforcement in Chicago. Season 12 may very well mark a turning point, where the show balances its procedural roots with the evolving needs of a modern audience. As viewers witness Kara Cook's journey alongside the more familiar faces of the intelligence unit, they can expect a season that feels both familiar and refreshingly new.